Hey people, this is Marvelly Myers, your blogger from Alma Grove. As I continue to heal myself by my own empowerment, my might, my worth, and everything that I am since I was born 62 years ago. Now, I want the world to help me to understand how can a person who has done this the past years from I joined social media be pushed over the edge to become a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment, where I'm being pushed from pillar to post continuously. Yeah? This is creation. I see a paper here where it said about creative workshops. Yeah? And I went once and I said, no, that's not for me. That's another way of taking away who I am and make me a victim. So these are my Facebook pages. My own business agenda. I put there Tom, so that means that must be a picture of Tom on the front page. 2. Townhead and adjacent districts of Westmoreland Group, Mama in Church. So you will note there are page repetition because I sit here, I try to create and I ended up with more than one. That's who I am. I never at any times gave up hope. And for them to do what they've done to me, I have to fight back. 3. Mervily Consultancy. And I put their letter. 4. Townhead and adjacent districts of Westmoreland. So you see. So one have Townhead and one have an M. So it was misspelled. So it says town. So as I said, I sit and I create. So you have 2 so far of the same. And it have their Floyd Green. So I have a picture with Floyd Green. I was just talking to Lisa and I said, I'm going to take them out one by one. Yeah? So it said Floyd. It should be Floyd Green. Floyd Green visit. Another page, Townhead and adjacent districts of Westmoreland. It has JBSF photo. That's me with the Jamaica Basic School Foundation. 6. Affected by cancer like Janet Beepot. And family and friends. Volunteering. This was set up after my young cousin who worked at the place that looked after my mom's, the funeral place, was affected with cancer. Yeah? 7. Townhead and adjacent districts, Westmoreland, you've had done this. So I find things to do. Who broke me? Who pushed me over the edge? Mervily Consultancy, and I have their Duchess Kate. So it's 2 Mervily Consultancy. So I have their Duchess Kate with Oshana and that pedophile, pervert, psychopath, June O'Sullivan. Yeah? Duchess Kate went to Stockwell Nursery to launch her child mental health campaign. During the time, the abuse reviews were online. 9. Mervily Myers supporters, Kate and June O'Sullivan. Yeah? I don't know to this date who set up that page. Don't know. But it was set up. So when was I abandoned? My mental health network, Tom, me, and Trevor. My mental health network. So if I can set up a page on Facebook named My Mental Health Network. Now why am I getting whatever to do with mental health? Why was I made a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment? The Basement Crew, and it has Navon, that's my grandson who is affected by sickle cell. I set up that because of I met Della and the bloke who played the guitar. Can't remember his name now. Mervily Nemhard, the madam. It's me on that page wearing a leaf jacket. And I know why I set that up. It was when my son called me and disrespected me, calling me the madam. Yeah? So when I hear them talking, I'm not taking away from whatever. But what pushed me to where now I'm blanked out, nobody's contacting me, has to be spoken about. Mervily Myers, me and Nahil. Yeah? So I didn't go out to do anything until they pushed me over the edge. Janet B. Pot, me and Byron and Michael. So you see what I said? I sit down and some of these pages are created by chance. I'm fiddling. Eminem Hard Family. My Jamaica. My professional development portfolio. And fight for justice. Now, how could a person, needing emotional regulation treatment, created all these? And what I have published online. How can anybody understand why I am sick? And I have to keep myself occupied so I don't eventually become 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment in the HCT group impact report, where Tutu did not allow me to do the training. That's the year I met Mr. Seeley, and for Mr. Seeley and his group to be treating me like this, with Duncan, whatever, Lawrence talking about boring the group, and Don Williams talking about she's the safeguarding lead, and what's the relevance of a video I shared to the group? Yeah? Yet we are supposed to be going out there acting out Windrush generation story. What about being beaten? Police coming here to section me, to try section me. Every time I call for support, sometimes 2 police vehicles come to try trick me to section me because they did not manage to murder me to say I committed suicide. And you think I'm going to take it? No, I'm not going to take it. So I'll end up with this. The drums. Me in a me house, sit down, nah drink no rum. And when the thief come, was looking right round, I raised my hand to hold the thief. John Plowman sound the drum and make the thief run. We there, Naya Bingy Band, with Ras Happer on drums, take us back to our ancestors' roots, with the fusion of sounds, rhythm, to make us come alive. Join in and do your thing. Sing, dance, and prance. This is the natural mystic of our culture. To be happy, and we know as we bang the drums. Yeah? Press along saying. So it's just things I sit down in here and write so I don't end up like my brother committing a criminal act and sit in church waiting for police. Or I don't go and do the unthinkable and commit suicide, because when I did not become 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. My husband and I are now 600,000 older people in the UK say they leave their home once a week or less. I'm going to put my husband's bet on and come back. As they come into my head, I will do them, and I hope I can get bird legs to understand what I'm trying to say. Over and out. Is Mr. Simeon gonna come and introduce himself to the strong lady? Maybe he can be my Mass Ran and I be Louise Bennett.